and I'm really excited to introduce the first ever episode of the Loud Family Podcast,
which we've named Listen Out Loud.
Patent pending.
Patent pending. Pod. It's gonna be so rockin'. And informative. And podcasty. Is that a word? And you better listen to it.
What Lola means is we hope you'll listen to it.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Okay, guys, let's not get off track here. So, listeners, let me tell you what the Listen Out Loud podcast is all about. Oh, Lily, don't play with the mic. Here, why don't you play with this rattle? On second thought, why don't you play with your blankie? Your very silent blankie. Okay, where were we?
In your room, Lincoln. Duh.
Thank you, Lenny. I know. I was telling you about the podcast. Every episode, all of us will be hanging out with all of you, talking about the things we love the most, like what's new in the world of comic books, our favorite sci-fi movies, and you guys!
Who croaked and left you, Boss Lincoln? I'm sure the audience doesn't want to hear about all that boring junk. They'd much rather hear about something exciting, like how I fed a fresh mouse to El Diablo today.
Ew, Lana, gross.
Better not have been one of my test subjects.
Why don't we talk about something everyone can relate to, like vampires?
Too creepy. I say we talk about fashion. Everyone can use a little help with their personal style. Not me. I rock these overalls every day, and I don't hear any complaints. That's because you have wax in your ears. Wrong. That's my backup ABC gum. See? Ew!
Siblings, while I'll allow that your suggestions have a certain naive charm, I propose we use this forum to discuss something of importance, such as the latest strides in genome mapping.
Ooh, okay. I like talking about Geo.
I said genome.
When did we rename him?
Excuse me, as the oldest, I think I should decide what this podcast is about. And I say it's love, dating, and relationships. The only things that really matter in life. Now, let's take a call, shall we?
First of all, we're not doing that. Secondly, that's Lily's toy phone.
Oh, whatever.
We should make this a sports podcast. That's how you get butts in the seats. Forget that, dude. You want to reach the masses? You need to talk rock and roll. So predictable. We should talk about comedy. Right. I'm predictable. I think all of your ideas stink. What the people really want to hear about is princesses. Lame. You're lame.
Would you guys stop? You're literally being so immature right now.
Lori's right.
Why don't you kiss up to Lori some more, Lincoln?
I'm not kissing up to her. I'm just trying to make this podcast work, okay?
Why bother? With this family, it's a lost cause.
Totes.
Maybe we should just forget about doing a podcast.
Fine by me. Me too. Life is very short, and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friends. Too much stress is really bad for my skin. I gotta take a leak anyway.
Guys, come on! What are you doing? Well, I guess Listen Out Loud is officially canceled. Wish I hadn't spent that $30 applying for a patent.
Good. They're all gone. Now I get to do my comedy podcast. You know, I once worked in an orange juice factory, but I got canned. I couldn't concentrate. I'm very good friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Get it? Dudes, Luann's doing her own podcast. Oh, what? Not fair. She better not be talking about princesses, because that's my thing.
Listen, if anyone should get to do their own show, it's me.
Guys, I think we just found the answer to our problem. Maybe we all need to take turns hosting the podcast. That way, we'll each get a chance to talk about the things we really care about.
That's a very rational solution, Lincoln. You're like a young Immanuel Kant.
What's that, Lisa? I can't hear you. I'll have to turn up the volume manually. Ah, come on. Lincoln's plan works for me, dudes.
Great, so all we have to do now is figure out the order. I'll put the numbers 1 through 10 in this hat, and each of us will pull one out. Whoever gets number 1 will go first. Whoever gets number 2 will go second. Whoever gets 3...
We get it, Lincoln. We're not imbeciles.
Really, Lincoln? Lori, You'll explain it to me later, right?
Whoop! Lily, don't chew on the numbers! Okay, everyone, pick one. Hey, look at that! I got number 1!
What? It's a fix! Yeah, how convenient, Lincoln.
Grab it! You guys, quit it! I won fair and square! Man, you guys are like animals.
I consider that a compliment.
All right, just leave him alone. He gets to go first.
Thank you, Lori. Well, ta-ta, everyone out. It's time for me to do my podcast. Okay, Lily, you can stay here as long as you're quiet. Here we go. Hey listeners, it's me, Lincoln Loud, hosting the very first episode of Listen Out Loud. And today, I'm super psyched to talk to you about...
Kids, dinner!
What? Dang it. Well, listeners, I gotta run, or Lynn will eat my dinner.
Lincoln, do you want your roll?
Hands off! Be sure to tune in for the next episode of Listen Out Loud, patent pending. Lily, would you like to do the honors?
Bye-bye!